Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl, here to give you another monthly reading for September 2023. This is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. What are the important messages? Ooh. Again, that's taking to a higher level of a relationship, marriage, that 10 of Cups, getting your 10 of Cups, opening up with the focus. Focus is on getting to that second step, that's higher level, self-analysis, self-growing and learning and wanting to be in a marriage or take a relationship to a higher level. There is a tower that is being looked into, falling down, but there is focus. So the tower will bring in the focus. Self-love, breaking up into the 9, going on independence. So not wanting to be alone, wanting to go in to a wedding or marriage or a relationship to a higher level because you have your self-love. The proposal for, you see, there is coming in, proposal for marriage. That betrayal, it was a betrayal. So it could be that you coming out of a relationship, going into a new one, ending and a beginning all at the same time. For Gemini, taking the higher upper hand, getting healing and standing up for yourself, taking back what was taken, for self-love. Again, that individuality. See, going back into love, for love, wanting to be in love, remembering love, standing in your integrity for destiny, bringing you into that emotional love. The devil is here, guiding, saying enough. Destiny is here, saying you're standing in your integrity. And that Queen of Cups, that unconditional love. We're starting fresh, starting brand new, choosing to go slowly, following that intuition, moving very slowly into what is to become a beautiful relationship. And that is not for everyone, eh? For some of you, you've earned your spot. Destiny is shining on you, saying this is your time. So if it is that you are due to get into a relationship, or if you've just left a relationship for another one, then take heart. You are being guided. Things that are happening, see that disappointment, leaving because of disappointment. That passion has become a disappointment. The King has secrets, ending a cycle, getting just desserts, making choices to walk away because of disappointment with passion. Gemini, lots and lots of communication needs to happen. Lots and lots of communication is going to happen. We are on the 15th. I'm doing this reading, so anything goes at this point. You're beginning, you're ending for a beginning, you have no one, you're looking for someone. Things are going to turn around for you. Destiny has your back. What is due to you is coming, and that is not just for Gemini. That is for all zodiac signs. So wherever you have Gemini in your chart, look to the communication, because that's what is going to prove to be a little difficult for the rest of this month until Mercury goes back into direct state and we have new plans, taking on that new direction, wanting to go in a whole new angle, wanting to Go into peace, peaceful waters, making your choice. You've already chosen. And that's why you want to move into new, make new plans, sorry. And that's where the peace is coming from, because you've made up your mind. You've made up your mind what you want. If it is you want to be in a relationship, or you don't, I mean, you've made up your mind, right? So thank you, Spirit. Just one more shuffle here. So King of Cups with the Prince of Cups. So it's stepping down, backing off, closing off a cycle. Justification is here. Truth is here. So the proposal that the king would make is he's now becoming a prince. So there's something where it's backing up. You're not changing the mind, but changing the proposal, or there is uncertainty in the proposal that it will go the way you want it, because this card isn't going in. And following intuition seems to be the call of Spirit here to end the cycle. So some of you are backing off of proposals due to truth that you're finding out or will find out. I mean, take it as it resonates. And if you have suspicions about the relationship that you're in, going to the next level may be a cautionary wind blowing with this read, because it's saying that some of you will and some of you won't. And of course it has to say that because it's a collective. But you know your relationship, you know who you're with, and you know if you want to go further, you know what that uncertainty is. Again, it's relating to passion, determination, that sense of I want to speak but then holding back because you have to choose, and there is a betrayal that has come to light because of truth, or will come to light because of truth. Okay, so trying to cut this deck is giving me more and more messages. Let's just do one more shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Again, the truth. We just saw the king. Now we see the queen making change. Being patient with that change and healing, more importantly. Okay. Getting lots of messages. I'm not surprised. It's Gemini. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting us and keeping us safe. I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more readings coming up. Unconditional love. Standing in your integrity. See, here it says 6, the victory, and then 6 for reciprocity, and then 9 for the independence and abundance, coming in with unconditional love, standing in your integrity. So you're moving forward. Most of us are. I mean, take it as it resonates. If you know you're climbing, whether it is the ladder of success or with going to the next stage of a relationship, regardless of where you are in the relationship, it doesn't mean the next stage is marriage. It could just mean you were friends and you're starting off, and then you want to go steady. Any level, it's the next level, whichever level you're at. You're improving, we're moving forward, which is good. So the layout is the same as the last read. The first line is for the Gemini. So if you are Gemini, this would be all about you. And then the second line is for your significant other. And if there is no significant other, then this is people you cross. Family, friends, associates, strangers in the streets, places you go regularly, people you see there that you may know by acquaintance. Okay. The third line is the outcome of this read. At the bottom of the deck we have the 9, Hermit. So healing. Healing is the general theme right here. So we're going to just take a look. Healing passion, or healing passionately. That's one way of looking at it. But very, very determined. And that healing is determined to happen. So if you're healing physically, mentally, spiritually, sexually, emotionally, psychologically, Spirit is giving the way to get you to heal, to carry you through, so you can follow your natural instincts. Again, take it as it resonates. The just desserts is here to say, well, you have to sit and wait. Satisfaction is to be had and understood. It's not just to be had, but there is a new beginning coming from an ego or control, or taking charge, standing up and saying, this is the way I want to go, and destiny is leading you down that path for satisfaction. So you will get what you want, that dream, that wish coming true to you, Gemini. But it will put you in a position where you have to sit, pay attention to what Spirit needs you to see and understand, and open your mind, and open your eyes, open your heart. And then the cycle will end. So this could be of the giving up of an ego, because there was earlier in the shuffling, that tower coming down because of truth, for that forgiveness to happen. There is an ego behind it, taking on a new path because of that forgiveness. And there it is, putting down the burden of that sense of loss and lack, being out alone in the cold, and then having to build up and go on your own, not wanting to be alone anymore. That is where this forgiveness comes in, because you're feeling it, feeling like you are alone. Intuitively, there is an ending, there's a wedding, there's passion, there's love, there is wanting to build a family, wanting to be a part of the family, instinctively too, going by being led strongly by intuition, because you are giving up something, you're healing and sacrificing. Again, the devil has come in to make it clear that the choice you make is going to be the right choice, and not to worry about that. Okay, you just heal. Now you're at the point of healing. Deep healing is coming through with this reading, and that's exactly what I asked for when I was preparing the deck for Gemini. So this truth and the light, this clarity, understanding, strength, courage to go to a high level for marriage in some cases, and that higher understanding, that deep sense of knowing. Again, where we saw the high priestess coming to a close here. It's an understanding, an inner knowing, that wisdom. It's instinctual, and it is instinctual to heal. So we're just not just closing off a cycle, but we're doing it with a determination to get into a relationship, because we want to be with partnership. We want that partnership. Now here, it doesn't just mean love. This Hierophant, yes, for some of us it is for marriage, and then for others it is taking your healing to a higher level, meaning that you are increasing your knowledge, you are studying, you are learning, whether it is the esoteric arts, or you're doing medicine, as becoming a doctor of sorts, okay? Whatever field of healing, this is where you go into that higher level. You make that commitment that you want to go into that higher level. You're being led there by Spirit on all of the very top line here. So all Spirit giving you that clarity of and courage to take that step forward into the commitment that you want to get into. And like I said, it doesn't just mean it's love. There is medicine involved here. Again, there was a betrayal though, that cracked open here. That also needs to be healed. So Spirit is guiding this one way or another. That betrayal that you know you've been either a part of or victim of is going to be healed. There is a commitment that's flowing here, bringing in the balance. And this king, this passionate king here, he wants to speak his truth. He wants to get into, he wants to be a part of. He doesn't want to be alone. That's where the commitment comes in, not truth. Again, it's a fire sign, so it's strong Leo coming out here. Take it as it resonates. Middle line here, this is outside of you, Gemini, and if you are cross-watching, this could be you. But there's a healing going on. By the moon, again, we are in the new moon. We are the 15th when I'm doing this reading. So you will want to gauge on the full moon to see where and how you are affected, because there is a determination, there's a solidity, there is that groundedness, and there is that natural sense of leadership, again, with the courage to go forward. Leadership in making the means, having the means to support the new changes, getting the truth and carrying on to that higher level. Now, the support meaning that if you are going into studies, then your finance is cared for. It is support. There is support for you to continue your studying. For if you're going into medicine, then you will have that ability to succeed, because you're able to afford the whether it is in money or in time, that effort that you need to put into your studies, you will have it, because here you're seeking knowledge. You're going further to a higher level of understanding. It's coming. If you're going back to school, if you're going to school, if you're a student, at whatever level, you will be successful. That sense of knowledge you are holding on, you're very strong in your knowledge, you're very strong in learning, and you want to carry it to the next level, and you will. If you're doing a master's, you probably want to go on to doing the doctorate. If you're just doing you're just in college, you're going to graduate and go to the higher level. You're going to keep climbing. That's what you want. Those of you who are into the knowledge, growing your knowledge, you will. It's very good. And you're healing, and it's medicine. So I see most of what I see here is going into the field of medicine, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. Happy to see that it's traveling in upward spiral for health and wellness and psychological and emotional and physiological, because this is all of what is brought here. It's very, very strong, very prominent. And there's the healing here. Then there's the Seven of Pentacles. So healing from the past, healing patiently. Some of us are going through serious change in our lives. And then I say serious. No change is not serious. But when I say serious, it is to do with healing. And it's to do with your own physical or mental healing. And you will speak about it. But you will be patient. You probably want to stay quiet for a while if it is that you are in a healing state. Take your time. Don't rush, because you will come through. You will come through. You will get that healing. It's right here. You will get that healing, and the sun shining on this line here it's a given. You will come into fruition. Whatever you had started before, it will grow and it will come to a beautiful end. And the hard work that you've put in, it will be merited. You will get. And again, it's all relating to the moon. Let's cut this card here. This moon card is touching on this here and on this. So education and emotional spiraling up, psychological spiraling up. Everything is spiraling up. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I almost don't want to take cards. All right, let's just start with the sun. Let's get some meaning on the sun, Spirit. What is the sun? Oh boy, it's all about abundance. It's all about that self-love and that nurturing and caring and giving to the self. This is beautiful. Gemini, you're giving me goosebumps. I love your reading. I love doing your reading. I tell you, the air elements, air signs, air element, when I do readings for air elements, I literally get goosebumps. I love it. It's so refreshing. It's such a beautiful feeling right now. This time for air it's amazing, and I'm really glad to be saying that. can't wait to put this one out. Okay, so we have putting up the boundaries, emotionally building up yourself and getting that strength. I mean, because there was betrayal, we've seen the betrayal card poking out through the shuffle into the layout here. We've seen the betrayal card. Okay, so we're coming away from that. The clarity, the sun shines on everything. You have a choice. You will make the choice, even though there is a dilemma. It is passionate within you. You're determined, and again, it is relating to your situation as to spiraling up, whether it is in your education or within an emotional situation, or even finance. The finance is showing up here with this King of Pentacles, being able to support, being able to offer and bring back balance where hurt and healing need to take place. This King of Pentacles is ready. He's ready and he's wanting to do it. He's very, very ready to do it. Whatever is needed, he's willing to give. You can see the disappointment is here. And the truth about the disappointment will bring in a new direction. See, there's the betrayal here. We're healing all that with the truth. The walking away is what it is that will take. Gemini, you walked away, or someone walked away. If it's not you, then it would be your partner or the person that you were having where that betrayal came from, whether it's you or someone within your circle or outside of your circle that did give you that sense of betrayal. Either you walked away or somebody walked away, and this is where the healing comes in, to bring in that fruition. So let's see what this commitment is all about here. Standing in your integrity, getting that emotional love. It is the fulfillment here. This is the Queen of Cups. She represents that, that motherly care, nurturing. Again, for the healing. So it could be a sense of family, where there's a family situation where the mother needs to come in to help with this. But that is for some. Okay, just again, take it as it resonates. There is a commitment. There is a commitment here. There is a lot of love, very loving, but standing up. So lovingly, but taking that stand and not letting the next person take advantage of that love. That's where it comes from. These are the cards that fell out earlier when I was cleaning the deck, actually. This set of cards here it's coming back again in the same order. So we have this unconditional love, this deep sense of love, because she is deep waters here, very deep. But there's a deep love that has been, or someone wants to take advantage, and their focus is on working out details. This king here is bringing down the tower. So it could be for the ego or the strategy to get to that commitment, because the king needs to bring down the tower. So he needs to break his ego. He needs to humble himself. This king needs to humble himself in order to get his commitment. And he knows that he will. He wants to. Again, the truth is all coming out. For that abundance that needs to bring in. But there will be a new direction. There will be a new beginning. We've seen that. The sun is not there for nothing, and the choice has to be made. The dilemma is in the passion. So the queen now must make the choice and help this king. This is a deep sense of healing here. Her depth of love is enough to bring down the tower for this king. And then they go off onto new. There's a strategy here. Now, there's a sense of robbery, and I think she feels that. Being robbed of her love. Being manipulated out of her love. Because that's what this is. And the focus is on what is valuable. But it's slow. And the dilemma here is to go with or to walk away. But she wants a king, and she wants the king to break that ego, and he will. It's coming. But it's going to take some time. Again, with the moon. All right, let's move on to the healing. What's this Four of Swords? Yeah, the betrayal. So it's in verbal, it's words, it's truth. See, there's a portal opening up here to speak and have that communication to heal by the light of the moon. We are going into full moon because we just started the new moon. So new phase with the new moon of speaking truth, walking away from disappointment, that mindset of trying to work things out and healing what was said or what will be said will be the healing. Remembering love, that boredom, that lethargy of it is the truth. This is what we need to go deeply into and see within ourselves. What is it that makes us go away from the partnership to find interest in another partner, and then wanting to or having to decide on, well, I need to keep one and get rid of the other. Maybe I'll keep both. It is a dilemma. But that is where the truth comes out. What is causing the partnership to go the other way? And that's what needs to come out to heal. That's where the healing will come in. And of course, it will bring us to that patience, that sense of patience, and choosing to leave. Being able to say, well, I can do this all over again. If it's not going to work with you, it'll work with someone else. Easy, like a snap. You'll be able to walk away. But that is what the healing is all about. To be able to face the truth and recognize your part in the relationship where it didn't go the way that you or the other person was hoping it would. Now the proposal will come again. This king wants to propose. He wants to break his own tower, or the queen is going to break down the tower so that the king can come and make his proposal and end the cycle. Okay, I won't go further than that because it just continues to the next dilemma that will come up. And Gemini, I don't want to frustrate you with a new dilemma that you'll see maybe in October. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to get through one stage at a time, and we're focusing on clearing up what it is that created. And I don't want to do it here now. This is for you and you inside your own head, because that's where you are, about the betrayal, about the disappointment that you had to leave, or the other person had to leave because of what was said. And it is a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. So it could just be within the self, that worry of I'm not enough, or I don't get enough. Where's my share? That is what's at the root. And it could be from past experience, because her experience, this Queen of Swords, is based on being betrayed and having to go on her own and make her own way and make sacrifices, and holding on to the truth is all that she has. That's all she has left. She's given up everything. And she's a little bit fed up with having to be patient with other people after she's gone through so much. But she is patient because she's either going to propose, or she will have a proposal come because of her patience, and that will be the mark of healing. Again, that will come with the light of the moon. So look towards the stages of the moon till it's full, and you'll see what is this Two of Pentacles representing. We're having great discussion. We're having great and fantastic time of how could I say it, because it is a mastery card, it accentuates more. So see, the fire is so big here. Well, this is how much of a celebration it is. It's dancing around the fire and having a wonderful time, celebrating with music and loved ones, and feeling like you're a part of something. Well, that's what this will bring in. This healing is going to bring that sense of family, again, to bring in the balance, because again, this king is very nurturing and very homely and centered on family. And this card here represents just that we're talking, we're celebrating, we're expanding, we're showing what we know, we're using what we know to bring in everything that is of abundance and its worth and value. And most of all, it's a good time, and that's where more healing comes, and the celebration brings in that choice. So we're celebrating making that wisdom coming in to choose, and we're celebrating that we can make those choices. This is a really big party, and I'm thinking it's going to be a Thanksgiving celebration where that proposal will come. So we're looking at October and November, because it feels like a very warm and family oriented party, and it's not just a party but a celebration. It's again that thanks, that giving of thanks, that sense of appreciation for what you have, what you are able to do, that giving, that recognition, and then healing. See, the king wants this, as does the queen. Now, it's not just, I'm not just seeing it as a relationship, eh? But again, with that sense of, I've made up my mind, I want to go into medical school, someone is going to get that praise, that recognition for their hard work to bring them to that decision. It's really touching. I'm very emotional right now, because it feels like I'm very grateful is how that will come across. You know, I'm very grateful to my family for helping me, for putting me on this path. That sense of recognition is very touching. And that's why it came out so strong here with the education. That wanting to go into the field of medicine is someone's deepest dreams and desire to get to fulfillment, and they're not sure if they'll fulfill it, but they're starting off with that enthusiasm and that passion. It's very big. That's why I see the fire so big, because it's a very deep sense of recognition of the self and of others, not just the self but of others, because they gave whatever was given here. It is being recognized. It's going to be a celebration. It's going to be a celebration. The indulgence, though, for others is going to stop, because there is a lot of healing that needs to take place, and that sense of, I want to be with you, it's going to go deep. It's going to go deep. But the devil is going to come in and say, no, you have to wait. You have to change. And again, this could be, take it as it resonates. If you're going into school, then you have to put aside, especially if you're going into medicine, you have to really put the energy there. So some people are going to deflect from the relationship and put the focus onto either work or school, because their passion is taking them away from going into a relationship as a loving relationship. And it could also be due to the betrayal, that betrayal that needs to be healed. It was a passionate thing. It was a third party situation. But you, whoever you are, whether you are cross watching or you are the Gemini that I'm speaking to here, you have decided that love will take the back seat because of that betrayal. You want to heal, and you're going to go into a different direction, which is focusing on what you want, which is where you either go to work or you go to school, depending on what it is. If it's you're celebrating, you're going to announce that you've decided to give up this relationship, and you're going into your studies, or you're going to work, or you're giving up something and you're letting it out, you're speaking it out, and it is going to be accepted as a brave step, not just a step, but that you can overcome this loss, this sense of lack, and take your life and bring it to another level, bring it to a different turning point, and stand in it and say, this is what I'm doing, and say it out loud. But you will have a slow process, and you know that, because medicine in any form, it takes a while to get through. But it's not just that you take a while, it is the healing aspect of it, because you're working out all the details. It's not over. The relationship in itself will heal, because it's karmic, and the truth will come, and then your peace will be found, and there it is. You see, there's the Queen of Pentacles. So for others, because I'm saying there's a lot of messages here, for others, this is apart from Thanksgiving and recognition and going to school and going to work out. This is apart from that. This queen is going to move off into smooth water. She's going to get her independence. She's taking her independence because of the truth. She's going to make her own money, and her life is going to change because destiny says so. She's standing up and she's taking that step of, I'm going to give it to myself. I don't need anybody. She's being like, that's her healing. That's her healing. And the king is also healing. The king is looking into support. So to make up for and to bring down the tower, he will support his queen. Even if she says, I don't want to be with you anymore, he will be there. Okay, it'll be fair treatment. He will make up for what he did, if it is he that did, because it feels like that. It feels like she has the upper hand, but not in a way to hurt him. It is to protect herself and to show that even though what her king had done may not be so easily forgivable, because it is going to take a while. Even with the truth, it's going to spread itself out. It's going to take a while with this justice here and her going off on her own. Maybe he will be just giving her the money to support her, where she'll have everything she needs one way or another, whether she is with him or not. But he is intending on getting her back, and that's where this king comes in here. Let's see, what is this king of, see, for that I don't want to be alone. My passion makes me want to be in a relationship, but he feels that sense of loss. There it is. See, he doesn't want to give her up. So if you're the queen thinking that you're walking away from this king and he's gonna just walk away as you are walking away, he's not. He's looking for that forgiveness. He has regret. He is missing you. He wants to put down the burden and get back his queen. Plain and simple. He's given up he's given up the truth. He's coming with the truth to make sure that whatever you need, you will get. Take it in as it resonates, whether you are the queen or you are the king in this relationship, where you know who you are. You are walking away from your partner who does not want you to go. That partnership is not finished, and it's far from over, because in that feeling of she's leaving me, she's gone, she's leaving me, I'm all by myself, I don't want to be alone, I want to be with her. He's not letting you go, or she's not letting you go, depending on which way the coin falls, if it is you or if it is him. But instinct is going to come, and the victory will come because it's destined. He's going to give up the ego, or she's going to give up the ego, depending on where you fall in the relationship, if it's same-sex relationships or not. You know, just take it as it resonates. Regardless if it's king or queen, you know who you are, and this is where you are going with your relationship. If it is that you think that your partner is just going to walk away, most of you know the answer, and some of you are still not sure, and that is where I'm going to tell you, no, they're not going. They're not done. If they go, they're going, but they're going away to heal this, to give you that space, but they are not letting you go. There's a lot of love there. Again, the celebration. Let's see what the Three of Cups represents. Beginning, a new beginning. You see, taking that stand, being in control, speaking the truth, giving that forgiveness. That is what is coming. If this is the end, and this is how it plays out. This is what is coming. And again, relating to the king and queen who there was a betrayal, and the king or the queen, whoever, is really sorry. They want to come in. They want their forgiveness. They're going to give you the truth. They're going to give you their space. They're going to give you everything that you feel or felt that you were denied. And they are going to recognize that they were denying you, or they did what they did as a mistake. They don't want to give you up. That's what I'm getting here. It's really deep. They don't want to give you up. The anxiety for losing you is immense. So much so that they're willing to put themselves under you and say, okay, whatever you want, tell me, I'll do it. That is where you're going to get that. I'll do it. Whatever you want, tell me, I'll do it. I'll make it happen. Because they want you back. They want to take that relationship to a higher level. Again, this is either you are getting into a deeper sense of relationship, you were being tossed around, made to feel like you didn't belong, and then as you say, I'm going, they realize, oh, no, I don't want you to go. That's where this is. And then destiny says that you're not done. They know what your value is, and they want you back, or they want to take it to the next level, and they're not going to stop. They're manifesting that generosity, like I said. They're willing to give you house and home, heart and soul, because they don't want you to leave. So the healing, satisfaction, stalemate, just desserts, following your instincts, passion, love, just that determination to heal the relationship. I did the whole deck of cards. Okay, because it's a lot of messages came out there. But all in all, it is to say that you're going upwards, spiraling upwards, growing, changing, learning, and literally. And I think I'm holding this deck upside down. Let me turn it around. Thank you, Spirit. This is a beautiful reading for Gemini. And I'm turning it over. What is the oracle message for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. I mean, I don't think I could say more. I used the whole deck. What is the oracle message for this reading for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. Feeling like it's a good reading, a very good reading. See, Treasure Island. You are someone's treasure. And the truth is to be told. Let's take Treasure Island. It's the number 9. Again, the healing numbers. 9. Again, going into medicine. Taking on any level of healing. Treasure Island. We have to go to the 9. Sorry, to the 8. That's where you were before. Was within the community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. And then what happened? The law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. So you met the person who you're going to spend the rest of your life with. For some, you've made a choice to go into a field of study that will bring your abundance. For others, you are looking into your life and wanting to make changes all on your own. You're standing in your integrity. You're taking on a new path. And it all has to do with personal growth and healing. This is a very deep change, Gemini. And I'm so happy to be able to say that this is a true lesson in itself, where you take the reins and say to yourself, I want more, and I'm going to give it to myself. Bravo. Let's read the oracle message on Treasure Island. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase, where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally in all aspects of your life. As this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. See, there's your 10 right there. 10 of cups, 10 of coins. I saw that. There it is, your 10 of coins. Your abundance. It's coming to you. You have abundance upon abundance. You have victory and you have destiny. Gemini, you are in the spotlight. There's the sun shining on you. It doesn't matter what level. You are getting your just desserts. Okay? Your time is now. Your time is here. And if you feel it is really small, what you receive within the next couple of weeks from now, between now and I would say October, somewhere in the middle of October, you see that, oh well, it's just so small, it was supposed to be so big. No, it is according to what you've done. It is according to your level, your birth chart. Everybody is different, but Gemini is in the receiving. Truth be told, couldn't say it better. 14. Let's read that and we'll end it there. 14 is, truth be told, honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of a denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. So we'll read the relationship on that, because I know this is deep with relationship, the betrayals and trying to make amends. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember, your truth is always based on your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. And with that, I thank you for showing up. For your likes, your subscribes, your shares. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until our next reading, Gemini, love and light.